Welcome back. With better electronics and weapons, as well as an improved engine, the new fighter attack plane could help the Air Force manage its budget and its defense capabilities. It will replace aging F-15Cs and Ds and add to the Air Corps' fleet of tactical supersonic jets. The jet, with an estimated cost of around $80 million, will have more computing power, greater maneuverability, more accurate sensors, and carry more weapons than the F-15. The F-15EX can carry up to 12 of the newest version of the AMRAAM missile. It detects, targets, and engages enemy aircraft 20 miles away and attacks them at Mach 4. It uses GPS-aided navigation in a two-way data link. The $1.1 million air-to-air missiles were first deployed in 1991. The bomb can see through fog, smoke, and rain as it deploys its wings and glides over 45 miles to strike a moving target. That range goes out to 69 miles for static targets. The bomb has a multi-mode seeker that combines millimeter-wave active radar, semi-active laser guidance, GPS and inertial guidance, and IR homing. The warhead was redesigned during development to provide blast, fragmentation, and armor-piercing shrapnel, making it deadly to tanks, buildings, and troops. Depending on the mission, the Eagle II can carry more than 16 of the $227,000 Stormbreakers. In 2020, the Air Force cleared the system for use on the F-15E, making it the first aircraft to carry the new weapon. The upgraded fighter is a two-seater, though it can be flown and operated by a single pilot with its fly-by-wire flight controls, digital cockpit displays, and advanced avionics. To compare it to the F-35 Lightning II, the F-35 can carry 22,000 pounds of weapons to 50,000 feet and travel 670 miles at a top speed of Mach 1.6. An F-15EX can handle 29,500 pounds weapons and fly at 60,000 feet for 1,100 miles at Mach 2.5. The F-35 originally cost $130 million per plane, but costs for the standard version should eventually be down to around $85 million per plane. And the F-35 runs $35,000 per hour to operate, while the F-15EX costs $27,000 per flight hour. The Eagle II can also be equipped with Raytheon's Joint Precision Approach Landing System, JPALS, a military ground-based landing system. It helps the pilot land the aircraft in rugged terrain and low visibility conditions, and operate despite interference or jamming trying to deny the aircraft valid data. The fly-by-wire F-15EXs, at least the first 8, will be powered by two F-110GE-129 after burning turbofan jet engines from General Electric. They are used by several other military aircraft and can generate about 30,000 pounds of thrust. Since the engine was first used in 1980, there have been several improvements. For example, GE took data and 3D aerodynamic analysis used on its CFM commercial engines to improve the flow through the engine and upgraded the combustor and high-pressure turbine. All of those improvements lowered the cost per flight hour by 25%, increased the engine's cycle life by 50%, and lengthened the average time on wing by a factor of 3. Up until now, Pratt & Whitney engines have been used on every operational F-15 in the U.S. Air Force fleet for more than 40 years. P&W has submitted a proposal to use its F-100PW229 engine on future F-15EXs. This engine already powers many F-15s and has been successful in powering the multi-role, air-to-ground fighters. The age of the current fleet of F-15EX averages over 37 years, putting many of them at the end of their useful life. According to the Air Force, the F-15EX is a cost-effective and expedient way to refresh the F-15CD fleet and augment the F-15E fleet to meet national defense strategy capability and capacity requirements well into the 2040s. They will also help the Air Force maintain aircraft availability despite many of the F-15CDs going into service life extension and modernization programs that would take them off the front line.